Hi guys, how are we? Welcome back. Me and my frizzy hair. So today is going to be a first impression on the W7 vegan range. I was lucky enough to get sent this and I'm going to basically just do a first impression. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to open it up. Came in like a cute little blue bag. This was sent to me by Chemist Warehouse, so they gave me like a little note. You can buy these from Chemist Warehouse. Alright, so I'm just going to take everything out and then we can get started. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. This is for the eyeshadow quad and the bronzer. I've kind of destroyed the packaging while taking them out. So everything's basically white on the packaging. So this is the foundation. It's got like the beautiful frosted glass, the white lid. You can see everything's got the white and the green. This whole range is, what did they say? $99. $99. You fucking idiot. $9.99 and under. So they're quite affordable, and they're also exclusively available at Chemist Warehouse, My Chemist and My Beauty Spot nationwide. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get started because I cannot wait. I might do the eyes first. So okay, so this is that's a matte bronzer. Whew. So this is an eyeshadow quad. It is in Autumn Ambers, if I can open it. The packaging is like plastic and really sturdy. So comes with a little filmy thing on the top, which we're going to piff out, and a little sponge applicator. They can come in quite handy sometimes. So as you can see, it's like browns, beautiful gold shimmer there, and bronzy. So I'm going to do like a bronzy look. They didn't send out an eye primer, so I'm going to cheat a little bit and put like a concealer or something on my lids. So I'll just do that right now. Okay, so that's all blended. They haven't sent me out a brow product or a concealer, so I'm gonna have to use that off camera. Oh, Jesus, I look a bit mental, but I'm gonna have to use them off camera. So let's get straight into it. I think for the first one, they all have like some shimmers in it. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. They've got like a bit of shimmer in it. I'll do a quick swatcheroo for you. They are quite soft, which is always good, and buttery. So they're the 4 shades swatched. That one's quite light there. That's okay. Okay, so the base is on, as I said. I'm going to go in with this light shade here. And I'm going to put that negative. Negative, negative, negative. I'm going to start with, but they're all shimmers. I'll start with this dark brown actually, and apply that into the crease. It's blending quite nicely. Did I talk too soon? I'm just gonna buff. Hello. Right, as I was saying, so they're blending in quite nicely. I think this is more of a satiny finish. Like, it seems like there's some shimmer in there, but not really. Does that make sense? But I'm just gonna buff that in. But it is blending in quite easily. I'm just gonna try and build it up a little bit, which it seems to be doing just fine in. It's a really pretty colour. Can you guys see that? There's no fallout so far, which is good, and not a lot of kickback on the pan. Okay, that's looking really nice and bronzerish, bronzer something. Okay, I think I'm going to darken up the outer crease now using this dark brown shade. That's got a bit of kickback. Can you guys see that? Again, I don't mind, but you know, some people are just a bit like Alright, so I'm going to concentrate this on my outer V. This is not as dark as I hoped it to be. I mean, it's giving me a little bit of depth, but not a lot. See, that's got some shimmer too though. Can you guys see that? Focus. Can you guys see how it's got that shimmer in it? So there's not really like a matte shade here. I mean, as I'm blending it out, it seems to be disappearing. It's like it's just giving me like a wash of colour. Let's go in with the lids. I'm going to use this gorgeous bronzy shade right here. You guys see that? Hello? So it's on the brush. See, that's quite pretty. I'm going to take it to about there, I think. That is really a pretty shade. You can't deny that. I'm gonna try and spritz it with some setting spray. We'll do 3 spritz for good measure. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Ooh la la! Look at how it applies wet. Yeah, I think this has to be put on wet. I think wet you get a bit more pigmentation than if you were to just go in and dry. I'm just going to go in with that dark shade once more and try and like marry these two up. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Then I'm going to use this shade right here on the same brush. I've just flipped it around. Oh, that's got love. Oh, that's just, everything's just gone to my pants from the brush. But I'm going to use that on this inner portion here. My brush is still a little bit damp. Not too much colour, but I mean, it works. It's got like a champagne-y kind of shift to it. Or shimmer in it, I should say. I'm just going to also pop that in my brow bone. So, there's not a lot of fallout to correct, so it's okay. I'm going to move on to my face and then come back to my lower lashes. So I've got this, I'll zoom you guys out. So I've got this foundation here, the Very Vegan HD foundation. It says, apply evenly to your face and blend with your fingertips for a flawless complexion. I'm not going to blend it out with my fingertips because I just don't want to. This is in Bare Buff. Shake well before use. I think it might be a little bit light for me, but I'm gonna see how we go. I'm actually gonna use a brush because I didn't wet my sponge. There's no primer. I don't have a primer, by the way, so I'm not gonna bother with primer. Sometimes you don't really need it, really. So I'm just going to apply that. Doesn't say anything about being full coverage or light coverage or medium coverage. Just says HD foundation. It is quite sheer. Can you guys see that? Like, it's just evening my skin tone out. Okay, fine. It is my skin tone. I just didn't think I was that light, you know? Okay. I feel like that's given me a nice, even base. It's, itchy nose. It's definitely smooth, not smoothed out. It's giving me like a one colour across the board. Like it's not patchy or anything like that. It's light. It's a light coverage, I feel. It's light. It's probably perfect for every day when you want a light foundation. I want to try and layer it up, so I'm gonna put a pump here, pump there, perhaps here, and maybe possibly here as well, and possibly here as well. I mean, I don't know. It's a guessing game, really. I'm gonna try and see how buildable this is Feels like it blends out better with a sponge, I think. The brush was leaving some streaks, which I wasn't a fan of. But the sponge is going well. The sponge is also dry. It's not, I haven't damped it. I haven't wet it. I mean, am I using correct English? Probs not. I say it's buildable. Not, like that's two layers. It's not extremely buildable, but it did provide a bit more coverage. I don't feel like it's sunken into any of my pores. Obviously you can still see texture. I'd say this is a satin finish. Like, it's not completely matte, but it's not dewy either, you know? You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna put some concealer on, which I'll do off camera, and I'll also put some brows on off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so brows and concealer is on. I want to try out their sheer loose powder to bake. I think it might be a bit too dark, maybe. This is, what shade is this? Fair. It's in fair. So let's try. I've just dipped some on my sponge. Ooh, that is quite apricot-y, which could be a good thing, I should say, because I've got bags currently under my eyeballs because of, you know, like asleep and all. So I think I'm just going to leave it underneath my eyes for a little bit. I'm going to go and move on to my lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with the transition shade that we used and run that under my eyes. And while we're here, we might as well enhance my eye bagaroos a bit more, because why bloody not? Put a little bit of that darker shade in an attempt to darken my crease, which kind of didn't really work, to be honest. Alright, I'm just going to dust off this excess powder. That powder's quite nice. It's made everything really smooth underneath my eyes. I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts at the end, by the way. So I also got sent the black eyeliner. It is black, yes, I'm pretty sure. So it comes like in a little tub like this with a nice long wand, and the tip is like that, and it's one of those plastic ones, which I don't know how to feel about that. So I'm going to try and see how easy it is to use. Just want to wing at the outer edge. It's quite stiff. Like, there's not a lot of movement to the brush. It's very black. Can you guys see that? It's very black. Why do I always forget to do that? I just don't understand why there's that ball thing there. Or is that just a ball? It was just a ball product. Never mind. That's actually pretty good. I only dipped it, that one dip that I did, actually did my whole liner. Okay, so my wings are on. They did very well today. Thank you. Oh, mascara. Wait, why am I zooming you guys out? I also got a mascara. So that's the packaging, and the wand is quite big and thick, which is good. I like it. So I'm going to try this. I think I'm going to curl my lashes first, so I'll do that. If you really want a nice curl, you start curling from the bottom, right? Like from your roots. Then you walk up a little bit, curl them there, and then at the end, you curl them, and that will give you a really nice curve instead of a kind of curve, you know? Alright, let's test out this mascara. It's got like a quite thick formula, if you guys noticed that. So that's with one coat. It says it's a volumizing mascara. I'm just reading the box. This mascara comes with a chunky brush and that adds extra volume to give you thicker, bolder lashes. They do look thicker. I don't think they're really lengthening, which, I mean, it doesn't say anything about lengthening, but whatever. I'm just saying. And it is very black. Let's see what happens with a coat number 2. And it kind of like wisps them out, you know what I mean? I'm going to try it on the bottom. Haven't put any more product on the brush, on the wand. Oh, they're nice. They're very nice. I just want to try one more coat. Just one more coat. Just want to see what happens when you add a third coat. You reckon that did much of a difference? It's a pretty good mascara, come on man. The foundation's starting to sink into my fine lines here and around my mouth. I mean, that's normal, like, you know, if you don't have wrinkles, lucky you. If you have wrinkles, it's gonna wrinkle. You can set it, but when you're doing, you know, your facial expressions, your foundation's gonna move. Doesn't feel too sticky, or, you know, but I am going to set it with that powder. I'm just gonna grab a brush, dip my brush in the powder, tap off a hell of a lot of the excess, and just set my face. Bronzing time, ladies and gents. Ready? 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 Ta-da! Wait. Ta-da! You know what? I love that they all have mirrors. Anyways, let's try this. I mean, it looks a bit dark, but we'll see. Picks off well on the brush. I'm just going to run it over my nose for a sun-kissed kind of look. Put a bit too much on that side, my friends. That's toned it down. That's a gorgeous bronzer. Highlighter time. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they all have like this heart indentation in them, which is so cute. And again, nice mirror that actually takes up the whole thing. You know, it's not just a small crappy mirror, it's actually quite big. Just going to use my Real Technique setting brush and let's go into the highlighter and see what happens, shall we? Damned. What the? It's coming off slightly greenish. Slightly. Just a little bit. But you know what? I don't even care. Excuse you me. Excuse you me. Oh, look at my highlight and the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. That may have been a bit too much on the tip there. That's bomb. That is thebomb.com. Last but certainly not least is lipstick. Now the colours on the top. Oh, by the way, like, yeah. White packaging again. Gorgeous. The colours on the top, which is handy. I like that. This is in Awesome Autumn. It's a beautiful nude. Yeah. It's nice and sheer-ish. It's creamy. Not opaque. I can tell you, like, look at this. I think I'd wear this over the top of another lipstick. But I think by itself, I need a lip liner. Okay, I've just outlined my lips with that. I mean, they're not disappearing now. Alright, let me fix my hair and then I can tell you guys my final thoughts. Alright, where should we start off first? We'll start off with the eyeshadow quad. Eyeshadows. They were quite nice. That dark shade there was a bit of a disappointment, I have to be honest. That brown shade, I feel like is perfect for every day. Like, just to put it in your crease, throw on some mascara, like, you know, your everyday makeup, no makeup kind of makeup, but you want like that little bit of definition. You know what I mean? I think that colour's great. That bronzy shade, that shimmery bronzy shade's really, really nice. It's a pretty, pretty bronzy shade. And that lighter shade's a bit meh, 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 meh. Let's see how much it is. So the eyeshadow quad is $9.99. It's not bad for 10 bucks. But if you're only going to use really 2 shades or 1 shade, well, a Makeup Geek eyeshadow pan is about 10 bucks. And if you buy one of these, you're paying 10 bucks and you get 4 shadows. Look, I think if you enjoy a lighter makeup, if you enjoy a light eyeshadow, kind of like a wash of a color, these could possibly work well for you. I'm not saying they're horrible, but they're not the most amazing eyeshadows. You know what I mean? They're okay. They do their job. They blend nicely. Yes, they're not that pigmented as we're probably used to. It's a bit of a struggle building the colors up, but all in all, they're not terrible for 10 bucks. So I kind of don't mind that. Would I go out of my way and purchase it? No. So the liquid eyeliner in black is $4.99, which is actually not bad. I actually like it. It's a matte black, very black. The only thing I don't like about this is that the brush applicator is like the plastic one and it's not the brush tip one. This brush tip doesn't have any movement whatsoever. But the formula is really good. Like, it's so black. Can you guys see that? It's really black. You literally only need to dip in once and you've got plenty of product to do your wing liner. Hasn't crumbled, nothing like that. So would I purchase that again for $4.99? Fuck yeah. Yes. I should just say yes, not fuck yes, sorry. Pardon me. The Very Vegan Black Mascara is $4.99 as well. Okay, look, I know it's not the best goddamn mascara, but it does the job. It thickens them, it makes them black. Half the time you're probably going to put a false eyelash on it anyway. So, really, who cares? But for $4.99, look, and even for every day, it's fine, it does the job. But for $4.99, hell yeah, I would purchase that. $4.99, the cheapest freaking mascara that you get at Priceline, which is the American version of like a drugstore makeup, and you know, you use Maybelline. Drugstore makeup. Priceline's like a pharmacy, it's drugstore. But you know what I mean, you know what I'm getting at. If we were to buy Maybelline, you're gonna be paying about 20 bucks. So $5? Yes please, thank you. This vegan highlighting powder is $5. $4.99. Is that clean again? Recommend. You guys saw it. It's fucking blinding. It's got a glow. For $4.99. Thank you. I will take that. I would pay that. The matte bronzer is $4.99 as well. I actually quite like the bronzer. The bronzer's really nice. It's buildable. You know, you can add as much bronzer as you like, as you guys saw. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful bronzer, perfect for every day as well. And for $5, $4.99, I would get it. I would get it, thank you. Foundation. So the HD foundation is $9.99, so 10 bucks. I don't know about the foundation. I'm really confused about the foundation. It's not bad. For a $10 foundation, it's not bad, it's not terrible. But I just feel like it's cracking a lot. Maybe that's because I also set it as well. I usually don't set, but it was feeling a bit sticky. Is it terrible? Not at all. Would I recommend? I don't know. I haven't made my decision on that based on this first impression. I think I have to keep using this to actually figure out whether I like it or I don't like it, whether it's, you know, lasting or not. So I think the foundation is something that I would say you need to check out. The sheer loose powder is also $9.99. That's okay. It's a powder. Didn't really give it much colour. Of course, it's sheer. It's a loose powder. It's set. It feels really nice where I baked underneath my eyes. Would I recommend it? If you're looking for a cheap, loose... Fuck! If you're looking for a cheap, loose sheer powder, maybe they have translucent. Do they have it in translucent? They do. You could probably even try that out. I would try it out. This and the foundation, I would totally turn around and say to you guys, considering it's $10, I would say to you guys, try it out 100%. Alright, then we had the lipstick. Let's see how much it is first. The lipstick is $4.99. That's cheap. Would I recommend this? No. It's not opaque. Like, you can kind of still see my skin through, like my lip colour through it. From afar it's really nice. I can look at the viewfinder right now and it's quite nice. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. That's my honest opinion. I wouldn't go out of my way to personally buy it. I wouldn't recommend this. And that's it, guys. We're done. That is the finished look. Finished first impression. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. It's for free. In case you didn't notice, it's for free. And a huge shout out to W7 and Chemist Warehouse for sending these goodies my way. And until next time, did I already say that? I don't know. But until next time, toodaloo, bye. Thank you so much, bye.